You've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Wentz now on first down. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. This is Mostert. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
From the 6. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
10-10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
A quick throw into the hands of Rager. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On second down now, Swift. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense.
A loss of 2 brings up third.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This ball complete to Rager.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that is going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Turnover on downs.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. And this one is incomplete.
And Jalen Rager was the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Finding Jefferson.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That's complete to Corey Boonon.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Albert Okuebuna,
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
a run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on first down.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, Wentz. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
And Mostert with a first down carry, nice carry, gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And Wentz is intercepted yet again.
Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete.
too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
35-yard line.
Back to throw again. He's got a first down inside the midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more on that one and another first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So a very tight first half. We had the break in a one-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scouted.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
It's a run with Mostert. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, maybe I should have points already. You're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, they might make up for it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of a 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. They'll get that complete to Albert O. And they'll end up giving this one away. Down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
15.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Here's Swift. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
This pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Nicole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13.
That ties the game, 13 all.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Here's Mostert. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down.
But it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Now complete this to Ingram is tied in.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Mostert. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10. At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he hits him in stride. And he goes down, but not before getting is inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. They'll run on first down. Swift. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. They'll run here with Swift. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 8 on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Rams 20, Seahawks 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it first and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down, Mostert. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is caught by Jackson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's Wentz. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Shotgun now for Wentz. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Complete.
No gain, and it's second down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Throwing is Wentz. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown.
Complete.
Jared Cook.
touchdown.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against.
It's up and good, and an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Second and 13. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 43. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Once again, it's Mostert. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. Now Mostert. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. try and run here with Mostert. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They hand it off to Mostert. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
This is Mostert. They get 8 yards back there. They could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets double, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
First down, Seattle.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. 2nd and 12. That's complete. Okuebuna. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Oh, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may. So now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense